Hey y'all, welcome to Tiana Simply Cooking. On today's episode, I'll be making sauteed potatoes with sunny side up eggs. If that's something you like to watch or interested in cooking, stay tuned. Alright y'all, so to begin with, here are my veggies. I have 2 bell peppers, a white onion, 3 yellow or golden potatoes, 2 garlic cloves, and 1 jalapeno. Alright y'all, so right here I'm going to pull out my yellow potatoes. You can use russet potatoes for this recipe, but I do think that yellow potatoes go best when you saute them for this particular recipe, but go ahead and do what makes you happy. So right here y'all, I'm just going to do a rough chop of the yellow potatoes. I'm not going to measure them or anything. I'm just doing a rough chop and I'm going to cut them into about 4s, and then off to the side I have a bowl where I'm just going to break the potatoes a little bit more. I am using small potatoes. I know they look a little large on camera, but they actually are small. Now, if you use medium to large potatoes, I say you only need about 2, like honestly 1 to 2 potatoes, but it also does depend if you're going to be cooking just for yourself or if you have company, so you do that on your discretion. But yeah, right here you guys, just a simple chop of the potatoes. You'll also notice that there is a little sprout in the potatoes. You can simply just cut that out, or you can just saute that with the potatoes in a skillet. It's not going to harm you anything of the sort, so do that on your own discretion. If you want to go ahead and just chop off that little piece if it's annoying you, go ahead, or if you want to just cook it in like I'm going to do, go ahead and do that. So once my potatoes are all cut up, as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and put them in a sink, and I'm going to rinse them with cold water and just let it sit in the sink until I'm ready to come back to them. All right, y'all. So right here, I have a white onion. I'm using half of a white onion. I like white onions, and I think especially with this recipe, they cook very well and it smells really good. So definitely do use a white onion. Go ahead and do a rough chop of the white onion, and then right after that, you're going to go ahead and cut your peppers up. Go ahead and take out the white cord. If you do have some of that white lining inside the pepper, go ahead, you can chop that out, or you can just keep that in. Obviously, you can see with mine, I just went ahead and kept the white part of the onion. It didn't really bother me too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut up my peppers as well as my jalapeno and my 2 garlic cloves. I did that off camera, so just go ahead and cut that all up and then put it all in a bowl together. All right, y'all, so right here in the bowl, after I cleaned off the potatoes, I went ahead and dried them off. Next, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and add my seasonings to the potatoes. In the description below, I will have the seasonings and the measurements for them. So right here, you're going to see me add seasoned salt. I also am going to add some black pepper, and I'm going to mix that in with some paprika, some cayenne pepper, or I like to call it red pepper, and some onion powder. I'm going to mix those all up together. Oh, and crushed red peppers. Do not forget the crushed red peppers, just a teeny bit. If you have a spicy palate like me, you can go ahead and add a little bit more, but for this recipe, I just kept it PG. But yeah, so you're going to go ahead and add all of your seasonings. Once you have all those, you're going to go ahead with the spoon and stir it all up, and just make sure that all of the potatoes are nicely coated and they all are seasoned up. Okay, y'all, so right here I have my skillet going. I went ahead and added vegetable oil. It was about 4 to 5 tablespoons of oil I end up added to the dish. Or not to the dish, but to the skillet. So right here you see that I've added my potatoes, and you see how nicely coated they are. That's exactly what you want. You want them to be all well seasoned and nicely coated. Like I said, I went ahead and did add another tablespoon of vegetable oil because it just looked like it was starting to stick, and so I didn't want my potatoes to stick. But yeah, for about 5 to 6 minutes, you're going to go ahead and let your potatoes saute with the top off. Don't put the top on, just let them saute right now for about 5 to 6 minutes, and then you'll come back to it. All right, y'all. So about after 5 to 6 minutes, I went ahead and added all my veggies in there. Make sure that when you're adding the veggies that you go ahead and stir them all the way in. Okay, you want your veggies to also be seasoned, and you want them to be coated in with the potatoes. Go ahead. It's like you're making love to them. Okay, you want each one to feel special. Okay, every veggie needs to feel special. Every potato needs to feel special. So go ahead, and you see that. Look at that. That's just so beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and put the top on for about 15 minutes and go ahead and let that saute. All right, y'all, so after about 15 minutes, this is what your potatoes should be looking like. They should definitely be soft. Go ahead and try one like I'm going to do. My potatoes were soft and the kitchen smells so good. So at this point, you can go ahead and turn off that stove top. You can keep them in a skillet or set them in a bowl. Just make sure that you let them cool off. All right, y'all. So after that, you're going to go ahead and make a sunny side up egg. This is a very simple process. It literally takes about 2 minutes to make a sunny side up egg. So right here in my skillet, I went ahead and add just a couple pieces of butter and just smeared my skillet with it, just so that it was fully coated when I added the egg. And then I went ahead and also put some black pepper on my egg. I like my eggs to be seasoned. You don't have to do this. This is just my preference. And then for about 2 minutes, I went ahead and let that egg cook. I just wanted to where some of that yolk was, just for that to cook down. So like I said, it only literally takes about 2 minutes unless you like your sunny side up egg crispy, really crispy. Go ahead and add it for another minute or so, but don't burn it. Literally 2 minutes is really all it needs. So I'm going to go ahead and show y'all this process, and I'll be back. All right, and there you have it, sauteed potatoes with 2 sunny side up eggs. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead, like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care now. Bye.